Alrighty then. For the Defender National Training Program, I built a character that is designed to, shall we say, homage of a T-888. Actually, I just remember there's a few things I forgot to fix about the costume. Anyways, though, time to tinker with costume. Oops. Alrighty, that's it. Alrighty then. So, tinker with the costume. What did I screw up? Well, the eyes and the teeth. The rest of it, okay, there's things you could do to maybe possibly make it look better, but yeah. These are the game doesn't have any costume parts intended to look exactly like Terminators, so you have to kind of sort of find the stuff that's the closest match. This is actually just a skeleton skull because we don't actually have any uh, robot skulls. Hmm. Okay, well, it sounds working properly. That's good. Anyway, alrighty then. So, first things first, the eyes. Yes, when Terminators have the fleshy exterior, you have normal looking eyes on them. But when they don't, they have these weird glowing mechanical orbs. So, let's see here. Squirrel is just a weird one. Yeah. Solid. Lifeless orbs. Which actually doesn't look right for Terminator at all. Also, having your character blink with the lifeless orbs is just freaky. Smiley face. Nah. Serpent. Curie probably likes this one. Nah. Reticle is just like it's over the top, I guess is the best way to put it. It kind of sort of does a thing, but it's not really what I want it to do. Pupil only. Actually, you know what? I just thought of something. Yeah, I'm just. Wait, what's this Android eyes option? I hadn't noticed that one before. When did they add this? Genuinely don't remember having seen this before. See, scary, menacing red color. Pump up the glow factor a bit. Ooh. Okay, that's good. So So I guess that's the iris. This is the sclera. I don't... What should the sclera look like? I think a metallic gray. There's the pupil. Oh yeah, here we are. There we go. Alright, that is the eyes. Adequately scary looking. Now to figure out how to color the teeth. It's probably a piece of the head part. Not that one. Nope. Really? The orbit around the eye socket is color 2? This, of course, would be the entire head. And it changes the entire head at once, including the teeth, so you can't actually recolor the teeth. Oh. Well, that's an environment limitation that I am stuck with, I guess. Whatever. At least I fixed the eyes. Still annoys me that zooming in during doing the tailor does that. All right. Anyway, so well, first things first. I needed to rebuild the character because I kind of cobbled together a build during the Defenders National Training Program event because, you know, hurrying, frantically trying to complete the event properly, blah, blah, blah. Stayed up way too late that night. But that means that I kind of sort of messed up certain of the character skill choices, so I need to fix that now. Let's go. Remove powers. Useful retcon. Yes. Blonk. Train. Yeah, I'm going to be alt-tabbing to the build thing, because... Oh boy, I just literally just blew away the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Gunslinger, which is in here somewhere. Kind of surprised at literally just how many different variants of this there are. Because if you look at most of them, it doesn't seem all that big of a deal until you realize that some of them are mostly just fives, like Inhuman. It has Constitution and Recovery. That's it. Everything else is a five. It has like 14 points added on to that in some combination. But then you have the hero who has a 6 or an 8 in everything. And it's just completely spread out all over the place. Very interesting. Mind, Grimoire, Marksman, Assassin, Void, Devastator, Tempest, Disciple, Impulse, Protector, Fist, Scourge, Squall, Unleashed, Mountain, Radiant, Invincible, Chiller, Night Avenger, Rockstar, Predator, Hexslinger, Penitent, Witch, Automaton, Gunslinger. Here we are. This one, plus 10 to 2 stats, and plus 10 to a third stat, and plus 8 to ego. Does that actually add up to 14 points? No. I don't know. Anyways, this is what I'm going with. Alright. Next up, choose a primary super stat. It's a ranged DPS thing, so we're going with ego. Secondary super stats. Can't choose ego because that's a primary super stat. Let's see, we're going with con and recovery for this one. Okay. Talent. Worldly, quick recovery, aesthetics, shooter, acrobat, impresario. Whoops. Really hate that this game's UI does that. Yeah, quick recovery was one of them. Worldly was one of them. Keep wanting to get a... Oh yeah, aesthetic is one of them. Oh. Impresario, acrobat, shooter. Alright, well, impresario, acrobat, shooter. Okay, those were all my super stats plus dex. Travel power, yeah, I'll worry about that later. I'm not actually 100% sure what travel power I want to use, and if you leave the travel power for last, you can easily do a retcon for G's, and since you're only getting rid of 1 or 2 things, it doesn't cost much. Purchase ranks and advantages. Well, I need to do that after I choose powers. Purchase specializations. Yeah, sure, we can do that next. So, I have ego already because that's my primary super stat. And this build is apparently going to use Guardian Vindicator because why not? That's an extremely popular one. So, Force of Will, Insight, Follow Through, Sixth Sense. Force of Will, Insight, Follow Through, Sixth Sense. Yeah, this is a crit stacking build. Guardian and Vindicator. Alright, so Guardian. Fortified gear, ruthless, find the mark, and the best defense. Fortified gear. Oh no. Oh yeah, I left out ruthless. Fortified gear, ruthless, find the mark, and the best defense. Alright, Vindicator. Aggressive, merciless, rush of battle. Okay, so 1 point in rush of battle, 1 point in focus strikes, 1 point in mass destruction, and 2 points in modified gear. Okay then. And ego mastery. Alrighty then. Now we do actual powers. Right now. Let's just go with munitions for now. Steady shot. Select that as my energy builder. Now we hide the energy builder thing. Okay, so we did steady shot, shotgun blast, submachine gun burst, gun blast, submachine gun burst. This, of course, gives me more options because several skills require other skills. Now's the part where we get into the stuff that I didn't think of the first time because of the fact that I was just mostly looking at the munitions tree and didn't really consider all of the options. Targeting computer, which is a power armor ability, but it actually buffs all technology powers, which is the entire group of skill trees. All of them from archery, gadgeteering, munitions, power armor, and laser sword count as technology powers, and thus benefit from this. Alrighty then. So, next up is conviction. Which is actually a celestial power that's considered a buff self ability, I think. Yeah, here it is. Why does this get used? Because of the fact that as self heals go, it is one of the best in the game simply because of being spammable. Yeah, being spammable adds a lot of value to this. Now, the amusing part is that if you're a true healer, you can add reverence to this in order to create an AoE heal component that every time you hit it on yourself, it heals everyone around you too. Because you can't heal other players with it unless you have that advantage. Good advantage, honestly. Anyway, so actually, now we're going to go into the energy projector stuff. Wait, what? Yeah. Shield form. Why shield form? Well, let's read it. I don't actually remember what the logic is for this one. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, toggle. Shield form buff increases your range damage, increases melee damage, sort of, and grants a small amount of energy every time you stack it. The energy gain scales with your ego or dex, whichever is higher. Note, ego scaling. Because my primary super stat is ego. When maintain this form, you gain another instance of killed form whenever you fully charge or maintain a ranged power. This is a build that maintains or something that happens a lot. And dun dun dun. And that's the only things that are worth noting here. These abilities are all very similar to each other. What's different is how they scale and to a certain extent what triggers them. Okay, so now that we have chilled form, let's see, Gatling gun and assault rifle. Back to the technology and munitions. Gatling gun. Assault rifle. Oh yeah, another thing with munitions is you have the Furious gimmick where it's a buff you stack on yourself to get a major increase in the amount of damage you can do. Or at least that's the idea. Okay, so it's assault rifle. Now to get antagonize. It's like, what's that? Why are you clicking on the Infernal Supernatural button? Yeah, it's in the Infernal Supernatural. Wait, no. Not Infernal, sorry. Bestial Supernatural. This one. Why this one? I'm genuinely not sure. Part of me thinks that it's just because Vex likes this block, but we'll see. To be honest, it doesn't sound like something that's a bad idea. It's just one of those things that's like, I've never used this before, so I'm not sure why he would likes this, but hey, I guess I'll try it out. Yeah, blocking while this is on you and the opponent is more than 20 feet away makes you move faster. And less than 20 feet away gives you more damage resistance. That is, I can definitely see why he likes this one though. Okay. Now, back to technology. Because I need Killer Instinct. See, we haven't actually done an inner gen lock yet. We did a slotted passive. We did a toggle form, and now we do an energy unlock. Dum dum dum. All right. So, what does this one do? Each time you land a critical hit. Oh, hey, look, we're doing a crit stacking build. I think this is actually the one I was using last time. And I found that it actually did help quite a lot with energy recovery. I didn't actually have recovery as one of my super stats when I did that, though, so I didn't get a huge amount from it. So, throw in Killer Instinct. Next up, Bionic Shielding. Bionic Shielding is actually, well, it's in the tech category. It's not actually a munitions thing. It's an invention thing, I think. Here you are. Now we have Resurgence, which is 100% a bestial supernatural ability, even though, again, it's one of the most popular self-heals in the game. Why? Because it's a self-heal that gives you a HP percentage-based self-heal, and is also relatively cheap in terms of stamina cost. Why wouldn't you want to use it? Okay, so let's see here. The build actually lists sniper rifle as the next one, but I'm going to leave that for last, just in case I decide to get rid of it later. Now I'm going to go with, let's see here, electricity. Thundering Return. Why? Because self-reses can make or break a mission. Yeah, sometimes the mission will literally fail because you get KO'd and no one can res you or can't res you fast enough. Anyway, so I'm gonna go get sniper rifle now. Do I necessarily want to use sniper rifle? I don't know, but it's something I've never tried using before, and it kind of sounds fun. Alrighty then, that is all of the power choices I can do. Note how 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 7 of them are actually munitions powers. Oh well. Oh crap. Back. Remove power. Sniper. Yeah, if you do this before you leave the powerhouse, you can redo everything for free, which is good. Okay, now I'm going to purchase ranks and advantages because I wanted to put sniper rifle below all of the ranks and advantages in the list. Okay, so let's see. Antagonize. That one just goes to rank 3. What does this even do? Has a 10% chance to apply deadly poison or bleed to nearby attacking targets while blocking. Huh. That seems like that's something that's theoretically useful if you have a build that cares about deadly poison or bleed, but it's unreliable enough to be annoying most of the time. Oh, and this build doesn't use deadly poison or bleed, so I don't care. Okay then. Yeah, just rank that up. The higher your block, the more powerful it is. This is the simplest way to put it, I guess. All right, let's see. Conviction. Do you actually have any? Oh, rank 2 on conviction, I guess. Do do do. Thundering return. No. Bionic shielding. Yeah, it just says rank 3. See, the overloaded circuits thing is one where it's like, what this does, I'm genuinely not entirely sure why I would want to have it. I think it's kind of like a damage over time thing and something that you might possibly want to have if you're a tank. But the rest of the time, no. And bionic shielding is something that would be incredibly dangerous to apply to yourself while attempting to tank. So doesn't seem like a good idea. Shield form, no advantages on that. Steady shot, no. Shotgun blast. Breaching round and armor piercing. What are those? Oh. Sure. Oh, yeah, this is actually a really good debuff because of just how much of a damage resistance penalty it gives the enemies. Submachine gun burst, rank 2 and wall of bullets. Now, wall of bullets is one of those things where what it does, yeah, shield over time. Maintains that give you a shield when you use them, give you a shield that's continually refreshed as long as you hold the maintain. Gatling gun, we just put that at rank 3. Okay. And that can really, really affect your survivability a lot. Assault rifle, 2 and uncompromising. Targeting computer. That's actually listed as being rank 3. Oh, right. It's a slotted passive. You do kind of need to rank those up because of the fact that, unlike the stacking form, you're not expecting it to actually just sit there indefinitely and get stacked. It's kind of sort of an always on and doesn't stack usually, for the most part. Alright, and the only one left is Resurgence, which isn't listed with advantages. Okay. But I have 5 advantage points left. Yeah, apparently those are supposed to go for sniper rifle. Okay, then. Time to find sniper rifle. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's see. Sniper rifle just says rank 3. Huh, I wonder what tungsten rounds does. Oh, interesting. It changes it into an AoE power that's a cylinder attack, just with a very, very narrow cylinder. Huh. I think I'll just go with this. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I was going to leave that for there for now. Anyway, alrighty then. So, treble power. This is something that I'm actually going to test. Because I don't remember which of the A's looks like what. Okay, so I think what I want is this one. It's just like the acrobatics and the athletics versions of things just look different, and you know, when you're choosing things based on theme. Okay, so let's see here. Close that. It didn't really look any different. Whatever. I'm going to call that good for now. And teleport. I've never actually used any of the swinging powers. I've seen other people try them, and it's like, that just looks annoying. Some of the flight variants are also kind of weird and do strange things in ways that I eventually decided I didn't like and decided I didn't want to use anymore. Oh well. You know, the recommendation for this was actually to use the upload one for thematic reasons, of course. But I don't have that one. You know what? I'll stop here. See, one thing that's annoying is that there is no exchange inside here. Ugh. I'm going to switch to a different character quickly. So I can check the exchange without leaving the powerhouse. Although, you know, if I was actually to transfer an item, I would have to leave the powerhouse anyways. This way I can at least check the exchange to see without doing that. Upload. Nothing, which means that it's probably not even here. Unless that there's a different name for the actual device. Okay, so here we have all of the power unlock devices in the entire store. So yeah, Bladed Fury, which is martial arts fighting claws ability. Earthquake, which is, you know, earth. Crushing Incantation, love that one. Crushing Ruin, heavy weapon, okay. Power Cord, also a heavy weapon one. This one, magic. Oh yes. It's just a really, really big kablat. Meltdown. Laser sword. Okay. Endbringer's grasp. Darkness. It's just a really, really big high damage AoE. That can sometimes cause the mooks that you hit with it to go insane and help you. Really kind of gives you the impression that they're trying to borrow the power of the Clifthoth for a moment, but I don't like it. Well, I mean, I don't like borrowing the power of the Clifthoth. The attack I actually see a lot, and it looks really cool. Tornado, because why not? Corrosive Pit. I actually use this on one of my builds. It's a really fun power. Just this big splat makes this acid pool at wherever your target was. Whirlpool. Kind of sort of similar, but it actually pulls enemies into the damage thingy. Which isn't neat. Alright, these are both travel powers. The difference, of course, being the stance your character uses. Like this one is like two glowing things under your feet. This one is just this single big glowing thing that you stand on. Not much of a difference in how it works, but kind of looks different. And here we have the skating thingy. This one is interesting because it actually uses a completely different set of animations to your normal speed. I think this is considered a super speed variant. It doesn't actually say on the unlock which category it goes into, but I think it's super speed. And mental impact. Telekinesis powers, which I've never used. Yeah, this is the hand of God one that just like tries to crush your enemies. So, upload, not in there at all. Can't buy upload, so I'm just going to use one of the lightning arc teleportation things, which, quite frankly, I already use in one of my other characters. I wonder, I just thought of something that might be a valid option. Because upload is one of the things that's a lockbox item. Yeah, Nicole. See if it's in the list of things you can get at the vendor. He gets this guy. Okay. Costume box, weapon skins, emotes, transformations, power unlocks, travel powers. Okay. Retro wave, electric slide, energy step, bubble flight, corrosive jump, surfboard, stoic flight, scorching slide, lightning speed, electric speed, lightning. Mind blink, mind. Huh? Okay. Oh, that's the difference. Some of these are device variants where you can use a travel power without actually having it as a power. Kind of like this thing. It's a buff that I can use as an AoE on everyone near me, but it's not one of my actual powers. Okay. Hmm. Well, I need a gold foil voucher for travel powers, and that's probably the reason why you can't find it anywhere on there. Said people haven't been opening the associated lockbox to get that particular thing, and you just get them out of the collector box. Yeah, yeah. Of course, the vouchers aren't on in there either. Figures. I wonder if I actually have one of those. I'm not sure that I do. Let's see here. Vouchers, 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 vouchers. No. I have several vouchers for things. Let's see here. So travel weapon skin, transformation, costume, costume box, aura, and series B, whatever that was. Oh hey, I have this bullet barrage thingy. Huh. I have the energy step one. Huh. Yeah, this is the actual power unlock for energy step. Hmm. You know what? I'll just use that. Energy step is kind of similar, but we'll see. All right, so trainer again. Sometimes you can get it from the Questionite store. Really? Uh, uh, huh. I'll worry about the finishing the ranks and advantages thing later. Hmm. Close enough. Anyways. Alright, now to arrange my power trade to actually make sense. Always put my foreign power here, just so that I don't need to worry about accidentally pushing that button. This is usually for something special that I don't spam. Usually. Every build's different, so some... You know, I think I'll put sniper rifle there. Doing turn. See, this row I usually reserve for buff heal things. But some builds have more than 7 damaging abilities, so I end up having to put some of the damaging abilities up there too. All varies on what the build is. Most of my builds have this ability right here, so that I don't need to remember which button to push. Yeah, this has more defensive abilities than most of my builds do. I actually don't have 6 things to put in the power slots. Wow. You know what? In that case, put bionic shielding there. Okay, so, okay, so this is something I want to spam the heck out of a lot because it stacks Furious. Let's see here. Now the problem with sniper rifle, of course, is that secondary thing is that if you take damage, you will stop charging the power. That's kind of, sort of a bad thing. But well, let's see. To be honest, having something in slot 3 that's a maintain that I spam incessantly, that's not what I usually put in slot 3. Four and 5. Ugh. See, builds I have that use combat buffs will actually put some of them in the 4, 5, 6 area because of the fact that it's something you want to use as preparation for attacking your enemies. Which, I guess in this build that kind of gets taken up with the healing device thing. Yeah, using Gatling gun to play armor piercing is good, but this is just more damage. I'm not really sure how much actually needed. Ugh. Oh well, that's enough for now. Reasonably good power trade setup. Alright, then we go. I have a Franklin Stone to terminate. Medcoat.com asks, does this game have a subscription? Well, sort of. Much like Star Trek Online, they have a lifetime subscriber thing, mostly because they've had a lifetime subscriber thing for over 10 years, and they kind of can't cancel it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be lifetime. So, yeah, you can still buy a lifetime subscriber thing, but they used to do monthly sub, but they stopped doing that for some reason or other. And, you know, well, the number of people that you see in Star Trek Online that actually have the lifetime sub is actually a impressively large number. this game does that too, which you can get for like 100 something. I forget the exact amount. Well, that's when it's on the discounted sale, but whatever. Anyway, time to go hunt down Franklinstone. Bank sighting is due north of us. This is one of those things that I've done it enough times in the past that I just remember where everything is. I don't need to look to find things because I just know it's there. And you, shut up! So, one of the things here is that we don't actually need to kill all of these guys. Obviously, killing them is fun. Let's see. Ooh, I could sniper rifle this guy. See what happens if I do that. That didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I was hoping it would. Submachine gun is actually not a particularly damaging power, which I guess is kind of sort of the reason why I have minigun. Minigun's entire purpose is to do heavy damage. So let's see how heavy damage minigun does compared to submachine gun. That's pretty good. Alright, so we killed those guys. Now we can go this way. Oh wow, that endless stack of crits on that is really, really good. Oh boy. Definitely like the way this build came out. Now, notably, in this version of the bank thing, unlike the typical the grab alert one, you don't need to open the bank vault. It's just open. I don't think any of his buddies are still alive. Alright, well, that guy's dead. Oh, yeah. And here's the boss. The only person we actually need to kill to finish this mission. Oh no, it's burning. Whatever will I don't care anymore. Yeah, I keep using submachine gun burst to refresh the shield on myself. And there's the evidence I needed. I had to wait to fire to Get off me. Hurry up, go away. It's not like you're going to kill me or anything. And now we do the... Oh! Yeah, forgot. This is the one where you can't exit the map via Socrates. You have to actually walk out. And those doofuses are still there because I didn't bother killing them. See, in the bank heist version of this, you have to kill certain numbers of enemies in order to get the bank vault door to open. All right, so while we wait for the 24-hour laboratory thing to come open, one thing for this is that you need the three kinds of conclusive evidence. Then you need to find 10 things that are called circumstantial evidence. And the circumstantial evidence might be dropped from massacring mooks, but you can also get it from these things. Oh, hey, look. Warehouse facilities open. Sweet. Let's go. In case anyone's wondering how awesome my gear is, it's not. It's whatever garbage toilet paper gear I happen to pick up while leveling the character. Some of it's, I think, below level 30, and the character's level 40. Yeah, it's junk. Okay, 25-hour warehouse section over this way a little bit. Yeah, it's the red circle on the mini map. Hey, look, it has a label marking it. 24-hour warehouse. Oh no, wherever it could 24-hour warehouse possibly be. Actually, the real question here is which is the right door to get in the place, because realistically, this building has a lot of ways you can get in. Like, if this wall looks different than the other ones, it's because this is where the one serial story mission you can get in. But instead of actually taking a piece of the building and making that piece of the building interactable, they just added another pane of glass on the outside of that location instead of modifying the existing model structure. Anyways, well, time to terminate people inside the warehouse. Again, like the bank, I'm here to kill a mini-boss. No one else actually matters. Although they might possibly drop circumstantial evidence. These guys are kind of in the way, though. Okay, that one was Nighthawk favor. More Nighthawk favor. These guys are also in the way. No crits. Boring. That got crits. Okay. Yeah, these guys are not putting up any real... Now, see, this one's a bit of a problem. Let's see. Yeah. Potential solution if you're incredibly insane and know what you're doing. That's the key thing with this, is that if you don't know what you're doing, this is suicide. Especially when you're on a character that's as under-geared as the one I'm using. Yeah, frack. He did a stupid thing where he disappears again. Hate that. Toy, 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 toy. Oh, I did get him. Nice. And there's concrete evidence number 3. This one, unlike the bank, yeah, the premium pack thing gives you a lot of the benefits of the subscription, but it's cheaper. However, you know, some of the benefits, not all of them. And that's done. Now I'm going to go over to Stone Labs and pick up crap along the way, because that's how this works. What is Stone Labs? Stone Labs is one of these skyscraper things that is a hollow tube. Why are these skyscrapers built like hollow tubes? I'm genuinely not sure. But there's a lot of them like this. This guy doesn't really look like he needs help, but might as well help anyways. What circumstantial evidence do I have? Let's see, I think I picked up at least 4 from the sites. Oh yeah, I somehow ended up with like 10 copies of courier orders. Okay. Shards of Shining Darkness. Oh yeah, here we are. 4 circumstantial evidence. So we need 6 more. This guy is obviously waiting for the Stone Labs to open. I'm going to run around looking for circumstantial evidence while the Stone Labs thing is closed. To be honest, murdering the armies of mooks, specifically the Franklin Stone ones, these bikers don't have shit. This guy, though, this is one of the Franklin Stone mooks. And I aggroed him. So I need to kill him, whether he has what I'm looking for or not. Yeah, having better gear would increase my stats and make this easier. Well, I got 1 circumstantial evidence, some Nighthawk favor, and a mod. An ego mod, nonetheless. Strong chance I'll actually use that on this character. Hey look, more Franklin Stone mooks. Hey, you, stop that. Die already. Yeah, that's actually one thing that's actually rather annoying about minigun is that you need to be able to fully maintain it to get a proper benefit out. Well, that was weird. Ooh. Viz region issue. Wonder if I have... Oh yeah, I actually disappear if I stand too close to this wall. Wow. Yeah, that's a Viz region that's not set up right. I think the idea here is actually the Viz region is supposed to be inside a solid object that players aren't supposed to go inside, like part of this building, but it accidentally extends a few feet beyond the building. Well, this guy is killing a lot of stuff. Oh, hey, look, here's an investigation site. I'm actually wondering. It's like I don't think I got a single circumstantial evidence from killing the Franklin Stone mooks inside the mission, so I'm not sure you actually can. Yeah, it's mildly annoying that there's just so many, shall we say, thugs with realistic outfits. Underground boxing ring. Yeah, that's not part of this mission. I don't know why you guys aggroed on me, but don't. Alrighty, how many more circumstantial evidence do I need? Let's see here again. Oh, I'm up to 9. Okay, that's cool. Nearly done. Collecting that. Then go to the Stone Lab sighting. And after that, apprehend Frankenstone at his penthouse, which is where the real fun begins. Yeah, you heard that noise. Yeah, that was the mission step completing. Now I have all of the circumstantial evidence needed for this. Oh, and while I wasn't paying attention, it switched to Stone Labs. Sweet. Let's move. You guys get to live for now. Yeah, some other player will probably kill them soon enough anyways. Fun thing with Stone Labs, you can actually run inside the building in through this hobo whatever. Like, wait, why are there hobos living inside Stone Labs? Does not make sense. It kind of makes sense for the buildings that are presumably apartment buildings, but it doesn't really make sense if this is supposed to be like a high-tech, high-security research facility. And again, like the bank and the warehouse, I really don't need to kill these guys. However, they are annoyingly in the way. That chain swing thing actually has a chance to interrupt you, so it actually will sometimes stop you from doing attacks that don't have a special anything to them. Here we go again. I knew these guys had a... Yeah, the unique thing with sniper rifle is that it actually has greater than 100 range. That is really what makes what's like properly unique about it. It's not something you actually use for damage. It's something you use because, oh, that guy's too far away to shoot with my other abilities, but I don't want to get closer. Whatever will I do to him? Oh, right, that's what sniper rifle's for. Yeah, it's like that. Really hate the disable effect on that. It's like, oh, why am I still disabled? Alright, so again, like the others, you can just walk up to the main bad guy and kill him. If you don't make a mistake and accidentally aggro a group of mooks you have no reason to care about. Oh, and I shot the mooks behind him too, because minigun has a range of 100 and is a cylinder AoE. If you get off me. And you, the mooks that I accidentally aggroed, get to die too. Because you were collateral damage. Surprise. And now I'm done here. I could wander around and murder like 20 other guys that are in corners of the room for reasons. I forget how many of them there are. Oh. Never mind. I actually did aggro. I aggroed 2 of the groups in here. I think there's 5 total. I see one there in that corner. I see one there. Part of me wants to say there's one over there, but I don't actually see one there. And there might be one in... Nope. I wanted to think there was one back here, but there's not. So yeah, there's actually... I actually killed half the ones in this room. Oh well, time to leave. Alright, so... Current step is you have to talk to Chief Surhoff. Because, you know, the whole, like, for following legal procedure thing, you give the evidence you collected to Chief Surhoff. Although, realistically, the way the legal system actually works, I don't think it's just the police chief that you need in order to get an arrest warrant, but whatever. We are now here to serve an arrest warrant to Franklin Stone at his penthouse. I think I need to talk to Defender before I can do that, though. Oh, yes. That wall takes a little bit of skill to jump over because it's actually taller than what you can jump just with acrobatics. But if you know, do platforming right. Okay, talk to Defender again. Vent, Nighthawk, not the Tides, this one. Is that primary? Okay. Okay, it is actually on the applicant Franklin Stone step. Good. Have a daily. Smash. Sweet. Alright, so now we go to Franklin Stone's penthouse. This shouldn't take long. Oh yeah. While I'm waiting. Time to look to see just how terrible my gear actually is. Armadillo's acclaimed visor. I think this was a high 20s mission. I don't quite remember. Level 30. I think I actually picked this up in one of the mini grab alerts I did during the Defenders National Training Program. He's like, oh, this is a piece of random junk gear that matches the stats I want. I'll keep it. Same with this one. Egotist Glove by Talos, Inc. Talos? That's the Poe storyline, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably rather low level. Now to push the button. The glyph of skipping cutscenes. Yeah, there's a lot of guys to kill here. You don't really want to aggro the entire room at once. That's generally a bad plan. But the team has killed everyone already. So time to go. The cutscene for this is actually a genuinely good cutscene. Get hover disc that will last 10 minutes, which is just barely long enough to actually get things done. Sure, why not? Why am I using the hover disc? Well, one, this character doesn't actually have a flight power. If I had a flight power, I wouldn't need it as much. Also, the hover disc is faster than a real flight power. We're missing someone. Who are we missing? Ooh, that's another one. Is that because it has a range greater than 100, the, you can target things with sniper rifle that you can't target with range 100 powers. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to manually target this jackass now because, quite frankly, that was getting irritating. Nope, nope, nope. Laser drones do not freaking want. Oh, well, someone else already killed that guy. The tell for when he's going to summon more laser drones is when you see a bunch of blue flashes around you. Like that. Move when you see that. Crap! Accidentally flew into a laser drone that was targeting someone else. Okay. Well, I got KO'd again. And now I walk outside the window. And someone else finished the mission while I was respawning. Okay. Well, that mission was actually going pretty quickly. So that doesn't actually surprise me a whole lot. Wow, Metal Shadow did an insane amount of damage. Like, seriously, Metal Shadow could have probably soloed this at the rate that we're going. Wow. Anyway. So, now I go back to Defender, I think. And turn that in. And that is the event for the day. And I got one of these things. Sax to 20. Good. Oh yeah, here's all the other random bits of gear that I happen to have laying on. Let's rummage through that because it's time to sell crap anyways. Okay, these I'm going to move down to fill in the empty slots. So, top row is, of course, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to move this down too. This is a quest item that I need to keep. Both of these, actually. In theory, I could drop the mission and if I really wanted to get rid of them, which it's an option. It's a low level mission that doesn't really have much in the way of rewards, so who cares? But you know. Anyway, wrong stats. Don't like it. Okay, so this has a higher level than what I'm currently using. It has defensive stats and not offensive stats. I would really rather have something that gave me plus ego, but I'll go with that one for now because of the fact that the current one just weak sauce. Anyway. Okay, this one. This is a weird one because of the fact that the one I'm currently using, while only level 30, gives me a higher stat bonus because of the fact that it's focused on con and isn't splitting between con and. Oh, wait. Ugh. Anyway, I think I'm going to keep the one that's splitting between con and critical strike, though. Because 5 more con points isn't going to make that big of a difference. Oh, wait. We can look. All right, this is actually something I used to be using, but it's replaced. Let's see. We can actually see how much. 6572. Now, swap gear. And that gave me, I think, 74 hit points? Something like that. Not really a huge number. Alright, so enough of that one. Ego and Wreck. However, this one is only level 30. If it was Ego and Wreck and level 40, I would jump on it immediately. Here we have a primary gear piece. It's strength, though. I'm not using a strength build. I'm using an ego build. If it was ego, I would love it, though. This is actually something that would be very good for my build if it was an ego weapon. But it's not. Endurance and recovery. Kind of, sort of, maybe. But it replaces the item that I have that gives me ego, and I kind of want to keep that one. Oh, also the ego assist glows by Tylos give you offense. Well, okay, they give you less offense than those things, so never mind. Recovery or con? That's actually genuinely an interesting question. I want the crit strike bonus. Okay, what's this one do? Again, wrong stats. Completely the wrong stats. Also, it's not level 40, so I'm just going to throw it away. Presence and recovery instead of ego. Nope. Oh, look, something gives a bonus to your primary super stat. No. Problem with primary super stat bonuses is they're smaller than set stat bonuses, which makes them largely useless, because if you find gear that gives you a bonus to your actual stat, you don't need them. Endurance, no. Ego, it's actually level 37. Okay, this is actually something worth considering. Yeah, you know what? I'll use it for now. This is an action figure. Ah, Moreau's Fist Implant. This is one of those story things that doesn't have a proper level. I kind of sort of think it's scaled to low 30s, because these things are scaled to a certain power level, you know, something appropriate for the level of mission that you're doing. But story mode gear often has bizarre stats that don't logically make sense, and yet for flavor reasons that's what it does. This one, the way it has its stats split, is something you see almost never, except here. Yeah, none of them was the options for that mission was actually something that's good for an ego build. So yeah. I'm gonna keep it just because it's a mission item, though. Well, keep it for now. Might get rid of it later. Oh yeah, I forgot I had all of these. Oh yeah, I need to clean out my inventory multiple times. Oh. Let's see what I get from this one. Wait, so these things... Oh, right, that's why they don't stack. Oh, they have an invisible level. Keep forgetting that. These things are stamped with a level of whenever you get them, and they it doesn't change to meet your current level when you get these. See how the values are varied. That's because of the variations in the level of the item inside them. Ooh, I keep forgetting that. Oh well. Let's see what we got this time. Okay, domineering boots, which quite frankly don't work for this build. A healer would probably like these though. I mean, they're not exactly top tier gear for healer, but useful. I'm not doing an int based build. If I was, this would be good. Let's see here. Int and recovery. No. Endurance. I would think about it, but it's the wrong stat. Also the wrong stat. Seriously, why does the game keep giving me increased gear? Now I have all of these things which have gear that's too low level to be worth using. And I should have opened the boxes as soon as I got them and maybe possibly used them then or thrown them away. Either one. Yeah, none of this stuff is actually even worth keeping. Move this down to here and move this here and yeah. Alright, time to recycle garbage. Korniki, the person who buys garbage. This is actually one thing I wish that you could do in Star Trek Online. Open a vendor that you sell gear to and double click on things to sell them. Makes it so much quicker than having to find them in that scrolling list. Don't want to sell that. It's a unique gear piece that you... Well, I think you have to rerun the mission to get it, if you can rerun the mission. Alright, close that. Let me go back to opening things. I'm just going to blitz through opening them, because quite frankly, I don't think I'm actually going to use any of this stuff. So stopping to look at every single one of them when I open it seems dumb. Nope. Again, int-based gear. Ooh. You know, if this was level 40, I would at least think about it. It's not great, but it's something that at least uses one of my stats. Endurance and presence. No. Well, that one's low level. Okay, that's just weird. That one feels bugged. It's supposed to be a level 26 item. 18 end price. It's a single digit number for the two stats that it buffs. Ha! Oh, I see what it is. It actually is split between three stats: ego, presence, and bonus defense. Because like you compare this one, which is only one level lower. It's like the defense. Or wait, no, this is a defense item. That's a 49, 45. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I guess it's just that defense items give you relatively small bonuses when it's split stats then. Still though, junk I don't want. Int and recovery, nope. Huh. If this was a level 40 item, I would probably use it. But it's not. Yeah, none of these is actually worth keeping. Away with you. Alright, so I am going to switch to a character who has a archive of not junk gear per se, but you know, randomly generated gear. Because, you know, new characters, I don't understand why I'm suddenly getting that perk on everyone when I log in from. I don't. Doesn't make sense to me. But it's there. Okay, so, bank. Oh, yes, look at all that stuff. I forgot I had so many of those in here. I could actually, you know, I should have actually done that before. Forgot about this. Given him the Vanguard heirloom set while he was leveling up. I forgot about that. Whoops. Okay, so um ego, con, and recovery are my super stats that I want to increase for that character. And also anything that gives me a critical strike bonus is good. Bonus dex also increases your critical strike odds, so something that does that is not a terrible idea either. Anyway, so we need a primary and secondary for each of those categories. Primary utility. Ant, no. Presence, also no. Endurance, no. Recovery. Well, that one's a maybe, so I'll put it here for now. Actually, put it here. Why here? Because that's the order that the game puts them in. Offense, defense, utility. Recovery and cooldown reduction, or recovery and cost discount. I think cost discount is better for this build. Strength, no. Also strength, also no. These have the same name but different pictures. Why? Con. Worth considering, but I think I'd rather have the other one. Oh, here's an ego with cost discount. Okay, I'll use that one. Alright, so secondary utility. What are we going to put in there? Ego. Okay, those are good. Lots of ego. Ooh, yes. What was the zappy noise? The game was updating the status of perks. Yeah. Which perks? I have no idea. Vex and Wreck. Yeah, that's what this character uses. Alright, so let's see here. recovery, max HP, and defense. That's not a bad option. Con. This is really more the sort of thing I'd put on a tank. Endurance, wrong stat. Nemesis Bulwark. I mean, it's not a bad option. Kind of need to throw a lot of mods into it to make it work, but it's not bad. Ooh, I like this one. Yeah, I'm going to use that one instead. These aren't terrible options. I'm not using an int-based build, so I'm not going to go with any of the int-based armor options or presence. Because, again, presence is for healing builds. Dex. The one I'm shopping for doesn't use Dex. Well, not directly. Strength. Hell no. Alright. And that one. Okay, so what am I going to put to go with that? These are the presence-based ones. Endurance, presence, max HP, endurance, ego. I have 3 of these that are ego presence and one that's int ego. I actually am kind of thinking about this one here because this is one of those weird ones that has more stats than other items. You can actually, I've taken to referring to it as +2, +3, etc. So it's like this one: 20 points to ego, 20 points to int, +1 to ego, +1 to int, just to make it easy to remember. All of these have the same defense stat. You will sometimes see one that'll have a defense stat that's slightly higher or slightly lower. Just, I don't know, because. And this one though, 37 recovery. That would be a +2 to recovery and +1 to hit points. This is something that would actually be useful for the character. It's like, here's an identical one, except it doesn't have a hit point bonus. Huh? Ooh. Here's one I was talking about that has extra defense. Why? I don't know. Yeah, I go with this one. Like I said, there are a few you can find where it has both extra defense and extra hit points and 2 regular stats. Why does this exist? I didn't write the game. Alright, here we have a Clephothic hand wrap of precision. Bonus crit severity. If it was a bonus crit chance, I would have already dropped it into the item box. But crit severity is still something that is useful to my build because of the fact that I'm going to do a lot of crits. Oh, hello. This one does bonus critical strike. That's useful. And it has 3 slots. The downside is it doesn't have a plus offense thing, but whatever. Okay, let's see what else I have. Bonus healing? No. This would actually be a really good item for healer, though. Presence and bonus healing. Oh, yes. Dex and crit strike. No. 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 All of the no. Okay. None of those actually looks good, so I'm going to go with this. All right, so what do we have here? Endurance recovery, yeah, strength, dex. It's like here's the thing I was talking about. It's like like the +2/+1 thing. This one +2 to Dex. This one +1 to Dex and +1 to offense. Mixing con with offense is an odd stat combo for a secondary, but I guess it exists. Ego and bonus healing. No, we don't want bonus healing. Presence. Okay, recovering critical strike seems to be the best option here, so I guess I'll go with that. Alrighty then. Now switch to hideout and put those in my account bank. Why did I put this in here? Oh. Secondary utility that has 2 points of recovery and 1 point of cost discount. Alright, it's worth considering. I think I'll go with the ego one though. Either way, I'm going to keep this one for later. Okay, so what is this character storing? Okay, this is a science character who mostly just does basic stuff. Oh, right. Of course, this is one of my characters whose specialty, if you can call that, is weird stuff. Also, science, which was completely cleared out. That's not even science, that's mystic. Eh, well. Oh yeah, step 2 after this. Adding mods to the gear that need mods, because I need a total of, let's see here. Yeah, it's refusing to let me look. Crap. Ugh. These don't actually tell you what they need. This actually says 2 enhancement, 1 offense. Well, let's look at the scene. Yeah, offense slot, 2 enhancement slots. So I'll put this back over here. 1 defense, 1 armor. Okay. 1 enhancement, 1 utility. Okay, enhancement and armor things basically do the same thing. Why the devs even bother programming the different ones? I have an idea. They had the idea that they were going to do something more than just throw stats at them, but then they did the not stats thing with the enhancement offense defense slots instead of the armor slot. Well. Anyway, this character mostly just has low level stuff. Not one of the ones I've done Mitch on, because as you can see, her science is only level 39 and it maxes at 400. Yeah, I haven't done much on this character. Anyway, though. 1 offense, 1 defense, 1 utility. And only 1 armor slot. 3 enhancements, 1 armor, 1 offense, 1 defense, 1 utility. Okay. I'm going to look at my main 3 characters. Well, our first 3. See, Naoko does mystic stuff. What else does he have? I don't remember. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't have any high level stuff either. It's Ant. Not using that for this build. Yeah, my first three characters are the ones that do vehicle mods as their like actual specialty. Uh oh, here I will. Yeah, I get back to her later, maybe. Oh yeah, vehicle mods. So many vehicle mods. Okay, this is recovery. Strength, which no. What does this character do, anyways? Arms, yeah. See, all the way to rank 400 on arms. Um, Dex. Nah. So many vehicle mods. Should pass that off to someone else just to make a little room. But yeah, I don't need that much room in this character. So we have Dex, Recovery, and Strength on this character, and ooh, a Utility Core mod. You know what? I'll throw that one in. Wait. This utility core mod is a slot that would be competing with a munitions damage thing. Well, I'll put it in my account bank for now. Not sure if I'm actually going to use it for this purpose, but we'll see later. Oh wait, hold on. That wasn't in one of my bags. Oops. Yeah, screw it. Put this in here. And anyway, so that is one utility mod. Still need 3 enhancement and 1 armor, a strength, and an offense. Next. Okay, so what's this character got? Okay, so these are all vehicle mods. Yeah, I don't need to look at any of this. Okay, so, hmm. This is a mod where if I put it into an offensive core, I will get a critical strike bonus. That is actually very useful for my build. But which one was it? I could also fuse. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. What are these? 3%? Eek. Why am I doing this? Because I'm burning off the 3% fusion things that I just don't like. What? Okay, well, that's done. Oh, here's where it is. And while this is going on, I'm going to walk over to the bank just to see what's in the bank. Did I put my character bank on this character? I don't remember. Yeah, this is a lot of the weird stuff you get from... this one is just... I could switch it on the other character, but oh wait, it's bound. Oh. The Dark Shard Robe. This is a weird one because it actually has a special power. This is mostly just event junk. Oh right, this is the character I was using their bank to store lock boxes. Yeah, I need to remember that in the future. Okay, so I eventually fused all of those. Yeah, this was a feature someone put in a request for on the forums. Like, please, can we have something to make it fuse things faster? Which is understandable, because that really does take a while to fuse. And now we're getting to the territory where I'm actually going to think about using the better catalysts. Not that I actually have all that many of them. Ooh, 5%. Okay, I actually have a lot of 5%. Okay, stop that. I'll upgrade the 5% catalyst. Wait, no. I said upgrade the 5% catalyst, you stupid. What's my skill on this character? Oh, maxed out. Okay. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Really? 2 in a row? Okay, so done with the 3s. Put those back. Okay, so now let's see here. Get out the 4s. With the 1s. Sorry. Might as well pull out the 5s while I'm at it. Alright, so base success rate is 73% here. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm going to use the best one I have. Oh, yeah, I only have 5 of those. I don't need more than 3, though, so... Oh, wait, I actually have 110 of these now? Really? Oh. Well, then. Yeah. The higher level your crafting skill, the better your odds of success. Yeah, sure. I'll throw in the 1.7% catalyst I have. Because why not? Ah! Only 7% catalyst I had on this character. Now, one thing that's important to note here is that I need to get at least 25 5s in order to be able to make a 7. I do kind of want to make a 7. Yeah, we don't actually get to kill the real Nighthawk, just the imposters. Alright, 3 more of those. Okay, so done with the 4s. Back. So I have 35, so I'll probably be able to get enough 6s to make a 7. Well, that's not looking good. Remember, I need at least 5. So I need this to succeed at least 5 times. Well, ran out. Yeah, 45% success rate. Don't like those odds. So I'm going to put in a safeguard catalyst. That is unfortunate. Really, really, really don't like the idea of doing a 40% chance and actually losing a rank 6 mod. Upping it to 5%. Yeah, whatever. Ugh. Okay, well, let's see here. Let's switch back to Xingqing and see if Xingqing has any safeguard catalysts. Or at least 10% catalysts. The cinching, I don't think she would be able to actually do that particular one as well. Okay, lots of catalysts. 7, 5, and a bunch of 3s. Apparently used up all of the safeguard catalysts he had. And the 10s. Boy. Best I could do is throw in a 7. Ugh. I'll think about it, I guess. Who else we got? No call. Oh yeah, these things. No, I wouldn't want to use this for that build. Simple as that. I do kind of, sort of need to find ego items though. Got distracted and stopped looking for ego. And anyway. The important thing here is that Nelco does not have any of the enhanced catalysts. Alright, character 4. Daniel Wilson. Does Tanya have catalysts? Yeah, one odd thing is that since Tanya's a tank, Tanya actually has the con stuff. Well, Nelco doesn't really. Ooh. Okay, I have a stack of 14 safeguard catalysts here. A 10% catalyst and some 7%. Okay, I'll put the safeguard catalyst in my account bank and one of those con armoring things. Because I do kind of want to up the con stat, although I'd rather up the ego stat more. This is a character that has dual mods. If I have a dual mod that actually fits, might use it. Okay, so let's see. Control plus drag. No, what do you... Oh, whatever. I'll just put it back later. No. No. Not shift. How do you stack split egg? Whatever. Screw it. Actually, this is the one that does armor, right? Yeah, this one has an armor slot. I'll just put one of them in the armor slot. And then just put that one back in the bin. Oops. Anyway, so the other thing I was going to do. Put these in here. Only one 10% catalyst. Whatever, I'll get rid of it. I had to look to see if this character had ego stuff, apparently. Oh well. Hey look, it's ego. Okay, so I really just want to get a few specific things. Number one, of course, is getting this to actually freaking fuse and not explode. That's 3 fails. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the hell? 8! I burned through 8 safeguard catalysts on a 40% upgrade. In theory, you should only need to do that. You know, it's less than a 1 in 3 chance. Okay. Anyways, that's going in the bank. So, oh yeah, this is an armoring one. I need an enhancement. I actually don't have enough of those to upgrade it. Huh. Presents? No. Yeah, I was wondering why I had such a big pile of this. I'm like, oh wait, this is the offensive. And I need the defense one. Yeah. The yeah. Defense items have armor. Offense items don't. Basic. I'm actually using rank 4 mods on this character. I'll probably fix that eventually. A rank 7 and a rank 4. These are insanely rare. Something just beyond. Oh, also, this is what I want to give to him. Oh yeah, this is a utility mod. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. It's that or Vital Spirit. Anyway. So. Scratched off the armor I needed. I'm just going to double check. Does this one have an enhancement or an armor? That's an enhancement slot. Ones that have 2 enhancement or armor slots that are utility have 1 of each, but with this setup, I actually only have one armor slot between all three items. And 3 enhancement. You know what? Screw it. I want 3 ego enhancements, and I you know, don't feel like going to the time and effort of fusing crap, getting it to actually freaking work. Yeah, I'll throw this up there. Why do I care about whether there's empty slots in this bag? Because I don't want mods that I pick up as random loot to go in there. Because sorting reasons. I'm going to put these away in here for now. Alright. Now to do it for a Malvado. Switch back to T889. Get out the new gear. Oh, I just realized I missed a step. Whoops. Oh well. I forgot. I needed an offense and a defense item, and I didn't actually get both of those. Whatever, I'll worry about that later. Anyways. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. I have to pull all of these out. Then I can swap them into my active gear slots. Shut it. I don't care. Anyway, so now pull these out. Actually, you know what? I might find something in here that's useful. Let's see. Those are vehicle mods. These boost dex. Confront. No, I don't want to aggro anything. Strength and ego. No. Heavy weapons power damage. No. Con and presence. No. Again, things that boost strength. No, thank you. Honestly, what would really be of interest is this. Because as a defensive core, it gives me plus HP. Even at rank 2, it is relatively useful in that regard. So, offense slot. Crit strike. Yes, please. Enhancements that give bonus ego. Okay, I need a defense slot item here. And this is where the growth amulet comes in. Put a growth amulet in there, put the rest of them back in the bank. And utility, which I could go with one that boosts power set damage, but I went with that one instead. How's this? Yeah, I'm stealing that. These cores are so freaking hard to get a hold of that I am not throwing those away. And they're going back in the shared account bank. Because again, insanely rare. You don't get those as random loot. You have to either buy them for SCR or GCR or steal them out of mission reward gear. And I don't think it's mission reward gear that you can actually get more than one copy of ever. Yeah, that makes for scarcity. All right. No. No. Let's try some Forum Malvanum. I think I actually may have done that once on this character when he was a much lower level. Orkin Man, really? That is actually a kind of sort of like a fantasy version of an Orkin Man as a, you know, superhero. Okay, so these are mission reward items that I don't want to get rid of. These are just random junk. Booster vendor. Whatever. You know what? I just thought of something that I didn't customize earlier in the tailor. Might as well do that while I'm waiting because, yeah, too boring. Don't care about Nighthawk. Nighthawk sucks. Anyway, weapons. I actually have multiple categories of weapons to do. This is one of those things I really wish would stay checked by default. Would it make sense for a Terminator to use a melee weapon? Maybe. A metal newspaper? That is actually a hilarious idea. Industrial sword. This is one of those things that's just a weird, bizarre. Is there PvP in this game? Yes. Is PvP horrifically imbalanced? Also, yes. Because of the fact that nothing in the game is actually designed around PvP, they kind of just tossed it in as an afterthought. Oh, you know what? I'll go with the giant fire axe. That one actually looks really cool. Okay, I can totally see a Terminator actually using a fire axe too. The heck are these bound to? don't care about martial arts melee weapons. This makes utterly no sense. So here I'll go with the range. Alright. Rifles. Here we have one that looks an awful lot like an M16/AR variant. I don't think any of the guns we have in the game are actually like true duplicates of real firearms, but some of them are obviously inspired by certain things. And this looks an awful lot like an M16A2, but with a different buttstock. Kind of like that one, honestly. Let's see what else we've got for this one. Eagle Blaster. Looks reasonable. No. This is just a bizarre, insane thing that it's just like, See, this would make sense if it's like a special, like, sci-fi laser gun sort of thing, but when it's just firing bullets, it's just no. Again, sci-fi laser gun. No. See, I've actually used imaginary weapons on certain serious builds, but it worked in those builds because of the fact that you didn't really see the weapon. You saw the firing animation, but you didn't need to see the weapon for the attack to make sense. This one, again, it's more of like a energy weapon. Modern conventional assault rifle. This one here, again, looks like a heavily modified M16. Honestly, the biggest change to it looks like the grip on the barrel. Pulse-on rifle. Again, energy gun. I don't even know how I have this one, but it doesn't look like a real rifle at all. This is a sniper rifle that's like a black powder single shot model. Or a Tommy gun. Yeah. You know what? I'll just go with a conventional rifle too. Munitions, handguns. I mean, this is a pretty reasonable, normal kind of pistol. Let's see what else we got. Yes, the Final Fantasy pistols, which, no. The extra large barrel pistol, which is dumb because of the fact that the barrel is just a gigantic hunk of metal in this design, and you're carrying around a gigantic hunk of metal for no reason. If you had like some sort of like fancy high-tech thing in there to make the bullets go faster, sure, that makes sense, but if you don't, yeah. Again, ray guns. More ray guns. No. More ray guns. Not even there. I'm not sure which style these really go with. It's probably boxier than the real world thing that it's inspired by. Silenced pistols. Ooh. Nah. Alright, time to do Forum Malvenum. If it actually loads. It might not load. Yeah, that X means that one of the people noped out instead of clicking ready, and that they haven't been replaced yet and failed. Which means that the four people who clicked ready now have to wait until a fifth person joins the queue. And well, back to the tailor looking at stuff. And that is why I saved, because I did actually change something. Now I have to click this button again. It doesn't stay clicked for any reason. Yeah, this is part of the reason why I left. It's like having that thing in the way just... Yeah. You can't actually work on stuff. It's like trying to read text on screen and having its censor bar blocking out part of the text. Alrighty then. People of Earth, welcome to the Forum Malvenum. Of course, people are like, no, I don't want to see the cutscenes. Please, make it stop. Okay, Tadiclus, the guy who voiced Tadiclus, did an amazingly good job on it. He really did an amazingly good job on it. Well, I clicked the button. I don't know about you guys. Oh yeah, here we go. One of the fun things about Submachine Gun Burst is that having the shield effect refresh continually is really, really good for keeping you alive. Quick back can I go? That's it. Okay. These guys aren't from Millennium City. And they will remind Tadiclus of this if you actually watch the cutscene. That is hilarious. These guys are actually from Vibora Bay. And I just realized that I am the de facto tank on this team. Now, that is one of those things that gets brought up in the game and never explained. Where is Mintmore? Why does it have sodium cliffs? Actually, the obvious implication is, of course, that these are creatures from a non-Earth-like environment with an atmosphere that is completely alien to what us on Earth would consider normal. And they just look really, really freakish, despite being vaguely dog-like. Oh, I think being in the tunnel might be causing me to not be able to hear Tadiclus. That is unfortunate. Gotta say, having this many targets, oh yeah, my energy is staying almost completely maxed out continually. I'm getting out of the tunnel. Oh, I got that guy's attention. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, now I have everyone's attention. Great. Yeah, let me just do that. I didn't even see the attack that KO'd me. This is not going well. Oh well, time to go. Yeah, at the rate this is going, we're definitely not going to beat Duraclad. See, it's like what you really want to do in that situation is keep all of them in a group together. And I pushed the wrong button. I was trying to sidestep and I accidentally ran forwards. Whoops. Die, Swarmlord, die. Stop hiding under the ground. Viper! The Viper tanks are actually kind of interesting because of the fact that they're very large units that aren't meant to be in such a small space. Well, that was a great use of sniper rifle. Blah blah. Die already. Mighty Meow is no longer the one with aggro. Okay. Get over here, jackass. Yeah, at the rate this is going, we're not going to win. Yep. Yeah, this team just wasn't quite up to the pity. Didn't really get a whole lot, but you know that's what usually happens when you lose it Duraclad on this. Ah, well. That seems like a good point to end it. We hunted down Nighthawk, redid the build, and tested the build in form of Vatum. Definitely plenty of stuff to do. Alrighty then. Well, see you later. See you guys.